Picture a forest floor. A leaf falls, landing silently on the damp earth. A branch, heavy with winter snow, cracks and joins it. In our world, this is the beginning of a quiet, beautiful, and absolutely essential cycle. A cycle of decay and rebirth, orchestrated by armies of microscopic fungi and bacteria that tirelessly turn death back into life. It's a miracle we take for granted. But what if this cycle broke? What if one of nature's most essential inventions, wood, was created without a single organism on Earth knowing how to destroy it? This isn't just a fantasy. It happened. And for 60 million years, it turned our planet into an alien world. A world that was magnificent, terrifying, and would ultimately, unknowingly, lay the foundation for our own. Our story begins 360 million years ago. Plants had just made a revolutionary leap. They created lignin. This rigid, complex polymer was like biological steel, allowing them to grow tall and strong, creating the first great forests on Earth. But lignin was a fortress, a puzzle box with no key. For 60 million years, nothing, no bacteria, no fungus, no insect, could break it down. When these first giant trees died, they didn't rot. They just fell and piled up century after century, creating sterile, silent graveyards of wood that stretched across continents. This created a planet-wide problem with two terrifying consequences. First, the carbon inside this wood, the very building block of life, was never released back into the atmosphere. It was locked away, buried. This supercharged photosynthesis, and the planet's lungs began to hyperventilate, pumping out oxygen until the air itself was different. It rose from our current 21% to an incredible, intoxicating 35%. This high-octane atmosphere had a shocking effect on life. For insects, who breathe through small tubes in their bodies, this was like a supersteroid. Dragonflies, the meganeura, grew to have the wingspan of a modern eagle. Millipedes, the arthropleura, slithered through the undergrowth the size of a small car, their armor plating clacking against the undecayed wood. The air would have been thick, heavy, buzzing with the deafening drone of giant wings. And it was explosive. With so much oxygen, the world became a tinderbox. A single lightning strike wouldn't just start a fire, it would create a firestorm, an explosive event that would rage across the landscape with terrifying speed. For 60 million years, this dead world kept piling up. Layer upon layer of undecayed wood was buried deeper and deeper into the Earth's crust by the weight of yet more falling trees. Down in the darkness, a new process began. Under immense pressure and heat, in a planetary pressure cooker, this ancient, carbon-rich wood began a slow, violent transformation. It was crushed, cooked, and fossilized. It became a dense black rock, packed with unimaginable amounts of stored solar energy. It became coal. Every lump of coal is a tombstone for a forest that never had a funeral. This wasn't just rock. It was time, pressure, and sunlight, all compressed into a black, combustible diamond. The very same ecological problem that created a world of giant monsters and explosive air was simultaneously creating the fuel for a future civilization it couldn't imagine. Every time you turn on a light, charge the device you're watching this on, or travel in a vehicle built with steel forged in fire, you are releasing the energy of a 300-million-year-old forest that simply refused to rot. The Industrial Revolution, our skyscrapers, our plastics, our entire technological backbone was built upon this 60-million-year-long ecological mistake. But no imbalance in nature lasts forever. While the giants roamed above, a quiet revolution was happening below. Around 300 million years ago, a humble hero evolved. A group of fungi, known today as white rot fungi, became nature's master locksmiths. Through countless generations, they finally forged the key. They developed the specific enzymes capable of breaking down the fortress of lignin, finally unlocking the carbon cycle. For the first time in 60 million years, wood began to rot again. The dead could finally feed the living. The forest floor, once a sterile pile of logs, transformed into rich, dark soil. The planet could breathe again. Oxygen levels slowly returned to normal. The giant insects, no longer supported by the supercharged air, vanished into history, and the world's forests found their equilibrium. The great coal-making machine was turned off almost as suddenly as it had started. The window of opportunity, that 60 million year period of creation, was closed forever. It's a humbling thought. Our entire civilization is powered by a ghost. The ghost of a silent alien forest where nothing ever truly died. It forces us to look at our own world, at our own time, and ask the unsettling question: what is our lignin? Is it the continents of plastic we are sinking into the oceans? A future resource for some alien geology? Is it the digital information we create every second? A fossil record of our minds that will outlast our species? We see these things as mistakes, as problems to be solved. But nature's timeline is longer than ours, and its creativity is born from chaos. It has a habit of turning catastrophes into opportunities, exploring these immense hidden connections, from a forgotten forest to your phone screen, from a humble fungus to our global economy, is more than just a thought experiment. It's a way of understanding our own brief moment in the grand, chaotic, and beautiful story of this planet. If you believe that the biggest questions deserve the deepest exploration, and that reality is far more fascinating than fiction, then you belong here with us. Subscribe to Leon and join a community that isn't afraid to dig deep into the past to truly understand our future. Thank you for watching, and never stop questioning.